So in this video, we are going to discuss what are irrational numbers and how to represent irrational numbers on number line. Some examples of irrational number I am going to give you all. Square root of any non-perfect square number. The square root of any non-perfect square number is an irrational. Similarly, cube root of any non-perfect cubic number is also an irrational. One well-known number which you all are familiar with, pi. As you know, pi is equal to 22 upon 7. But it is not equal to, it is equivalent to. It is equivalent to 22 upon 7. Means we assume pi as 22 upon 7. 22 upon 7 is a rational number, but pi is an irrational number. So in this way we have some examples like root 2, root 3, root 5, root 6. These are irrational numbers. Cube root 2, cube root 3, these are also irrational numbers. Now, as we know, we can represent any number on number line. Hence, we can represent these irrational numbers like root 2, root 3, root 4, root 5, not root 4. Root 4 is a rational number because square root of 4 is equal to 2 or minus 2, and both are rational numbers. So, square root 2, square root 3, square root 5, square root 6, these all are irrational number and we can represent them on number line. The condition required is to represent any root n on number line, any irrational number of the form root n on number line is, firstly we must locate root n minus 1 on number line. We must locate root n minus 1 on number line. For example, if you are going to locate root 2 on number line, then you must have where is the root 1, that means 1 is located on number line. So here I am going to represent root 2 on number line. So step by step, observe it and do it on your own after watching the video. I am going to represent root 2 on number line. So number line, suppose this point is 0, then we have 1, 2 and 3. As I said, whenever we are going to represent root n, we must know where is root n minus 1. The root n minus 1, that means root 2 minus 1, means root 1 here, 1 you can see, 1 is here. So here we can take 0 as point A and 1 as point B. So you have to take a distance AB of 1 centimeter, or you can say 1 unit. Then at B, we have to draw a perpendicular of unit length. B पर हम एक perpendicular draw करेंगे unit length का, यानी कि 1 unit का. अगर ये सेंटीमीटर है, हमने यहाँ पे 1 सेंटीमीटर का एक perpendicular draw कर दिया BC. It must be a perpendicular, either by protractor or by compass, जो आपको कन्वीनियंट हो उससे आपने एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ कर दिया 1 यूनिट का. नाउ ज्वाइन A एंड C. Join A and C. This is of 1 unit. This is of 1 unit. Now, in this diagram, triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. AB is base, BC you may say altitude, and AC is the hypotenuse, side opposite to right angle. is known as hypotenuse. You know, according to Pythagoras theorem, in a right angle triangle, hypotenuse square is equal to base square and altitude square. So, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. So, hypotenuse, that is AC square, is equal to base, that means AB square and BC square. AC square is equal to 1 square plus 1 square, or you can say 2 AC square, or you can say AC is equal to square root. In this way, you can find the length of the hypotenuse is root 2 unit. The length of the hypotenuse is root 2 unit. Now take your compass with center E and having the radius of root 2 in your compass, draw an arc which cuts the number line at a point. Suppose this point is B. Suppose cut the point, so the point D, and this point will represent root 2. This point will represent root 2. In this way, you can represent a rational an irrational number on number line. Once again, suppose if you are to represent root 3 on number line, the root 2 is already known here. Root 2 is already known here. Once again, you will draw perpendicular of 1 unit. Suppose it's the point E. Then you will join AE. Take the length AE in your compass and draw an arc. Suppose this point is F. This point will represent root 3. In this way, you can represent root 2 and root 3. Now the question is how to represent root 5. Root 5 कैसे आप represent करोगे? तो very simple. Zero, 1, 2, 3. As we know, if we have to represent root 5, so we must know where is root 5 minus 1. Means where is root 4. And you know root 4 is 2, because we are considering only positive value, positive square root. So root 4 is equal to 2. Take this point 0 as A, 2 as B. Now the length is 2 unit. Then at B, draw the perpendicular of 1 unit. So the point C. Join AC. You will observe that this length will be root 5 unit. And once it is root 5 unit, then once again you will take radius in your compass and draw an arc. Suppose it cuts number line at B, this point will represent root 5. So in this way you can represent irrational number on number line. In a similar way, you can represent root 6, root 7, root 8, root 10. Once again, for root 10, you must know where is root 9, means where is 3. And then you will draw perpendicular of 1 unit, and then you will get hypotenuse of root 10, and then after you can represent the root 10 on number line. So in this way you can represent any irrational number on number line. क्यूब रूट आपके सिलेबस में नहीं है, और रूट 2, रूट 3, रूट 5, रूट 6 ये इररेशनल नंबर कैसे हैं, इनका प्रूफ कैसे करेंगे, ये भी आपके सिलेबस में नहीं है, लेकिन बताया जाएगा बट आफ्टर दिस चैप्टर. if there will be need, then otherwise no requirement is there. So now this is the way how to represent irrational number on rational number line. How to represent irrational number on number line. You also knows how to represent rational number on number line. Now you can represent irrational and rational on number line. Now the next topic is how to visualize real numbers on number line. You know, real numbers is the collection of rational number and irrational number. Then how can you visualize real numbers on number line? Suppose you are to visualize a real number 2.476 और नंबर लाइन 2.476 को आपको नंबर लाइन पे रिप्रेजेंट करना है, विजुलाइज करना है कि कहाँ पे। तो कैसे करेंगे? अगर ये 2.4 होता तो हम इसे विजुलाइज कर सकते हो। कैसे? सबसे पहले हम 2.4 को ही विजुलाइज कर लें। Suppose 0, this is 1 and this is 2. 2.4, अभी मैं 7.6 की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं 2.4 की बात कर रहा हूँ। 2.4 lies between 2 and 3. 2 and 3. 2.4, 4 is at 10th place. तो क्या करना है हमें? 2 और 3 के बीच में जो ब्लॉक है, जो गैप है, उसे 10 इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करते हैं। 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Out of this, you can take any 4. You can take 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this point will represent 2.4. This point will represent 2.4. The 2.4 we have represented on this number line. We are representing 2.476. तो 0.4 तक तो हमने रिप्रेजेंट कर लिया। 2.47 कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे? 2.47 यानी कि 2.47, 2.4 और 2.5 के बीच में आ रहा है। तो हम नेक्स्ट क्या करेंगे? नंबर लाइन जो है ड्रॉ किया। सपोज कि ये पॉइंट 2.4 है और ये पॉइंट 2.5। अब 2.4 और 2.5 के बीच में हम 10 पास करेंगे, क्योंकि ये 7 कहाँ पे है? 100th प्लेस में। Once again, we have to divide this gap in 10 equal parts. इसमें क्या देगा? 7. 2.47. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this point will represent 2.47. Now 2.476. 2.476 will lie between 2.47 and 2.48. So once again we are going to draw a line. This point is 2.47 and this point is 2.48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 2.476. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This point will represent 2.476. So in this way you can visualize any number on number line. I hope there will be no problem in these two concepts, how to represent irrational number on number line and how to visualize a real number on number line. Now one more topic is there, existence of root x. Root x, for every number it exists. This topic we have to discuss, which is not in your syllabus, but I think it should be discussed with you. Topic is existence of root x. रूट एक्स की वैल्यू फाइंड करो। देखिए सबसे पहले मैं केवल रूट एक्स को डिस्कस कर ले रहा हूँ, कैसे इसे प्रूव करते हैं मैं डिस्कस कर ले रहा हूँ। इसके बेसिस पे आप कोई भी नंबर आप सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। जैसे कि सपोज कि मुझे रूट एक्स फाइंड करना है। सबसे पहले मैंने क्या किया कि मैंने एक ए बी लाइन ड्रॉ की एक्स यूनिट। सबसे first of all we have to draw a line AB of x unit. Then from your side, from our side, we add 1 unit more. Now the length of the AC will be x plus 1 unit. Okay. Now we have to take the midpoint of this AC. How will you take? By using compass, you will draw a perpendicular bisector and then you will get midpoint of AC. Suppose by drawing perpendicular bisector, we get a point O as the midpoint of AC. So with O as center and OC radius, draw a semicircle like this. एक सेमीसर्कल को ड्रॉ किया and then draw a perpendicular on B, which meets this semicircle, suppose at point P. एक perpendicular ड्रॉ किया जो कि B से, जो कि सेमीसर्कल को suppose कि पॉइंट D पे मिलता है and this point is O. Join OD. OD को ज्वाइन कर लें। तो once again BD is altitude, OB is base and OD is hypotenuse. By calculation we can observe this BD will be of length root x. How it is possible, how to get root x, I will go further here. But this BD will be of root x, and then you will take BD in your compass and draw an arc. Suppose it cuts at point E, then you have to measure the length of BE and that will be the required value of root x. क्या किया? अगर रूट एक्स की वैल्यू अगर फाइंड करनी है, सबसे पहले हमने एक्स यूनिट का लेंथ ड्रॉ किया, उसमें 1 यूनिट और BC ऐड किया। अब AC का हमने परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर ड्रॉ किया और O एज अ मिड पॉइंट फाइंड किया। B से परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ किया और एक सेमी सर्कल ड्रॉ किया। B से परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ किया जो सेमी सर्कल को D पे कट करता है। OD को ज्वाइन किया और हम देखेंगे कि जो BD लेंथ जो मिले दैट BD इज इक्वल टू रूट एक्स। द कंपास ने BD रख लिया, एक आर्क ड्रॉ किया, सपोज वो पॉइंट E पे कट करता है, BE की जो लेंथ होगी वही रूट x के इक्वल होगी, उसे आप मेजर कर सकते हैं। अब ये कैसे रूट x कैसे हो गया? तो इन ट्राइंगल OBD फर्स्टली देखते हैं कि हाइपोटेन्यूज स्क्वायर इक्वल टू बेस स्क्वायर प्लस एल्टीट्यूड स्क्वायर। तो हाइपोटेन्यूज गिवन OD, बेस इज गिवन OB, एल्टीट्यूड इज गिवन BD स्क्वायर। OD क्या है? तो OD रेडियस है इस सेमीसर्कल की। OD इज द रेडियस ऑफ सेमीसर्कल। OD इज इक्वल टू OC इज इक्वल टू OA, और OC और OD है क्या? हाफ ऑफ AC, और AC क्या है? x प्लस 1 अपॉन 2। OD इज इक्वल टू x प्लस 1 अपॉन 2 होल स्क्वायर। OD की लेंथ कितनी है? x प्लस 1 अपॉन 2। OB क्या है? ये पूरा आपका x प्लस 1 अपॉन 2 है, और इसमें से 1 को माइनस कर दिया। OB इज इक्वल टू OC माइनस 1। OC है क्या? यू कैन राइट x माइनस 1 अपॉन। Now if you will solve, that will be x plus 1 whole square upon 4 minus x minus 1 whole square upon 4 is equal to BD square. Or you can say BD square is equal to x plus 1 whole square minus x minus 1 whole square upon 4. So BD square is equal to, इसे आप सॉल्व करेंगे, ये हो जाएगा आपका 4x अपॉन 4, कैंसिल होगा, x मिलेगा। दिस इम्प्लाइज दैट कि BD इज इक्वल टू रूट x। BD इज इक्वल टू रूट x। अब आप ने कंपास से कट किया आर्क, B को कैलकुलेट कर लिया, B इज इक्वल टू रूट x के इक्वल होगा। तो इन दिस वे यू कैन फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ एनी रूट x। One question is given in the exercise, root 9.3. So here you can do like this. Okay, thank you. In next video we will discuss decimal extension of real number.